Hey everybody, welcome to TPG's world. It's me, TPG. How are you? So good to see you. Welcome. Thank you so much for coming by. It is the 8th of April 2021, and it is time for me to do a vlog. It's actually going to be a little story time at the end of the vlog, but I want to start it off by talking about a few things. As you guys know, today was my dad's funeral. If you haven't watched my last video, my father passed away on Sunday. We buried him. My sister made sure he had a wonderful send-off. He had a wonderful funeral. Wasn't a lot of people there, which I will talk about in a minute. But my dad had a really good funeral. My sister and myself and my brother, or actually the boy that my family adopted, I only call him brother, we were all there. We planned it, but my sister really wanted to push to make sure that he had the really good military send-off because my father was very proud of his military. So I want to show you guys this picture. This is a picture of my father from his program for his funeral. Wasn't he a handsome little devil? I miss him so much. But there it is, and it's like his little program and everything. Says when he was born. So all of that good stuff. But he is in a much better place with my mom and my dad. My brother. They're all up there together watching down on me. Probably thinking, Lord, boy, what you doing? But I'm so glad that he was there. The funeral was very small. There wasn't a lot of people there, but the people that were there were the people that meant the most to my father. My father didn't make a lot of friends, but the ones he had, he treasured. He liked having a smaller group of people. So the ones that he cared about were there, and it was a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful trip, send-off. As I said, we did it full military. He had the gun salute. They folded the flag and presented the flag. They did all of this. They gave us the gun shells. They had the Freedom Riders there, which if you don't know who those are, they're the people that come in and they ride motorcycles. They're veterans, and they salute you. And they do all of this stuff for my father's grave, and I thought that was wonderful. We had a bagpipe player there who played taps. It was just really nice. I got a little shooken up. We stood up and we were given an opportunity to talk. My sister stood up and gave a beautiful speech about my father and his life and her life with him, and just it was so touching. She was very brave because my sister doesn't talk well in front of people. And now my other sister didn't show up at all. She was too busy in New Orleans. She said she couldn't get out of her vacation. But whatever it is, what it is, she had to. She said she couldn't get a flight back, but I'm not going to talk about that. The boy who my parents adopted, he was there. We didn't really speak. We spoke a little bit last night. But anyway, the flag was supposed to be presented to me as the older brother. And my sister had asked me if she could have the flag, and I would never give her an answer because I knew why. I knew what I was going to do with it. I had planned for it. She kept asking me, I wouldn't give it to her. So somehow, mysteriously, it got presented to my brother, which was so wrong. It was not supposed to happen. And as you guys know, he has done everything he can to screw me out of whatever he can. That's the boy that my parents adopted. So I stood up and I said what I was going to do all along. I had saved it for a surprise. My friend, no one even knew except for two people. I stood up and I said, hello, may I say something? This was at the graveside service because I had already done a speech and everything, so it was at the graveside service. And I said, I understand that this flag was supposed to be presented to the oldest son, which is me. I don't know what happened here, but it is. I said, but the person who deserves this flag the most is my sister. I said of the three of us, she did a lot. She really cared about him. She did the most for him, and I think this flag would mean more to her than anyone else. And I looked to the person that my parents adopted, and I said, could you please give this flag to the rightful owner? And he handed it to my sister. And of course my friends are like, I think you broke his heart when you did that. But I really, honestly, not that I didn't care, but she was the rightful owner. She deserved to have that flag. And then she tried to pull me aside and talk to me, and we didn't get a chance to talk, but she was going to tell me something. All my friends kind of come talk to me and everything, so it got crazy. But anyway, then she and I got into I went out with my friends afterwards to the Mexican restaurant and had a little bit of happiness, and I got a little too happy, and I came home and I kind of took a nappy because I passed outy. But I needed that, guys. I honestly, come on, Ollie Wally. Guys, my little chihuahua always has to come in the middle of my vlog to hear him barking. But I got happy, and I came home and took a little nap, and I went to sleep, and I feel better now, but I got into a little tiff with my sister, I guess. She and I were texting back and forth, and text messages so often get misinterpreted. But anyway, that is enough of that story. That's not what the story is supposed to be about. I just want to let you guys know that my dad had a wonderful send-off. I'm very proud of what he did. And I know he's in a better place. I'm going to miss the hell out of him, and I'm the only original living member of my family. I'm not counting my adopted siblings of my family and of the group of friends and everything. I'm the only living on this side of the family. It's just such a weird feeling to feel like you're kind of an orphan, you know? Whew. Anyway, I love you, Pop, and may you rest in peace. But I do. I love his little obituary. I'm going to show it to you guys one more time. That was my father. That was taken this past year, November 13th, on his birthday. It was a good picture. My sister did a great job picking out his picture. Anyhow, I just wanted to let you know that my dad is in a better place. So now let's talk about story time. So as you guys know, my roots were starting to show on my hair, and I hate that. I just hate it. But apparently it's this trend now, especially for men, to let their hair and their roots grow out. I don't know. Because everybody was complimenting the hell out of it everywhere I went about how good my roots looked and how good my hair looked and everything like that. And how beautiful the color was. I was like, oh, it's driving me crazy. So as you know, Shannon Rose is not doing hair anymore, she said, but she was doing hair in the video last night, so I guess she's back doing hair. But anyway, so she hadn't been doing my hair for a while. And I pay her the same I pay when I go to a salon, so it's all, you know, whatever. I don't never expect anyone to die and cutting all my hair for free. I don't believe in all that. So I pay her the same amount of money. So hopefully one day she'll come back to doing my hair. But until then, I have a friend who does hair, and she's always done a good job. So yesterday I went to her shop. I had an appointment at 9 a.m. And I went to her and I said, hey, you know, I need my hair done before my dad's funeral. And you know, my beard had turned completely gray, and it was really starting to bother me. It was starting to look scraggly and ugly. I just didn't like the way it was looking. It just looked really nasty. I didn't like all the colors in it and everything. I was like, all these colors. Anyway, so she said, yeah. She said, but there's a problem. She said, I'm with this. They got this new color scheme, and I don't really know it. They haven't trained us in it, so we're going to see what we can do. So she started off, and she got my hair kind of like this color, and then she put a toner in it. And when she put the toner in it, my hair turned purple. Boom. I said, oh, Jesus. I cannot have purple hair at my daddy's funeral. So we tried to dye my beard. Didn't work. Like, nope, not doing that. So it didn't work. It was too light. It looked really weird. So she put another toner in it to try to get it to go blonde again. And that toner turned it like a lavender color. So now my hair is lavender. I'm like, oh, crap. This is crazy. I just wanted my hair blonde. So I then go to her. So she's like, we're going to try something again. So she dyes my beard brown to get rid of the blonde that was now in my hair, the blondish, lavenderish color that my beard had now become. So then, after that, we decide, okay, we're going to figure that out from there. So then we decide to, she's like, well, I'm going to turn it. So then she ends up dyeing it one color, and it ends up turning it gray, like a smoky gray. And the smoky gray was really pretty, but it was gray. No, I'm sorry. It wasn't smoky, it was gray, like a gray. And I was like, no. That's why I dyed my hair. I do not want it to look gray. No, ma'am.com. So she said, well, let's try this. It's a smoky gray kind of silver color. And you know, I originally wanted to go silver, guys, if you remember. So I was like, okay, we'll try this. So sorry, guys, that's my phone going off. So we tried it, and I looked at it, and I was like, oh, that's not bad. It's kind of cute. So then she said, well, let's go silver. So we went silver so I could see it, and I loved it silver. I'm not going to lie. I did enjoy it being silver. I was like, I could live with it being silver, you know. But then she's like, no, we're not going to do that. She's like, I'm going to make it go blonde. This is it. So we looked down, and my beard by this time has now turned a beautiful shade of the wonderful color. Come on in, Waffles, Alyssa. Come on, Waffles. A beautiful shade of green. I'm talking green as your grass outside. My whole entire beard is now green. I'm thinking, oh my God, I cannot go to my father's grave like this grave funeral, his gravesite, all this like this. I cannot. My mother will roll in her grave. She will pop up out of her grave next time and be like, get out of here. So I was like, I can't do this. So she's like, we can fix your beard. And at first my beard was really dark. It was like black. It looked like I had taken just a piece of chalk and drew it on, and I hated it. So I was like, no. So she was trying to take the black. I didn't like the black originally, the brown. So I was like, nope. So we put it back. So the only way to save my beard from being gray was either A, shave it off, which I don't like to do because it makes me look fat, and I've had a beard forever, or was to take my beard and literally like turn it brown to match my eyebrows. So after she got my hair from gray, she finally did get a new toner. She got it this really pretty blonde, which I like. I'm happy with it. And my beard, when it first started, I have to show. I don't know if you guys have me on Facebook, but I'll try to find the picture real quick and show it to you, because the picture was absolutely, it was something else to be destroyed. I want to show you right here real quick, guys, what it looked like when it first was done yesterday. It looked like this. This is how it looked, guys. If you can see that picture, how dark it was. See how dark it was? It looked so fake. The whole sides of it just looked so caked on and horrible. I couldn't stand it. I was like, oh. So she said, oh, it's going to fade. It's going to lighten up. So when I got home and took a shower and put some stuff in it, it went down. And everybody was like, oh, my God, I love it. So at the funeral day, everybody loves it. Well, you know, my friend Jamie, we call him Lisa. You got Lisa Perez. Is one of my drag queen friends. Came down today for the funeral, and he was like, I actually kind of liked your beard like that. I think it's nice. It really looks good, you know. So I was like, okay, so from now on I'm going to dye my hair. Well, Shannon Rose had quit doing hair, but she was online dyeing one of her friend's hairs last night. So she said as of now, starting next month, she's going to be taking over doing my hair and my beard and stuff. So I guess she's going back. But I was like, girl, you quit doing hair, but you're doing somebody else's hair. But now she said she's going to be doing it, so that's good. I'm glad I'll be going back. If not, I'll still go back to Ann. It was no big deal. You know, I was like, that's no big deal. We'll figure it out. Either way, my hair's going to get dyed. Either way, you both going to get paid the money. I pay him the same amount of money, you know, because I do. And charges me what she charges in the shop, and he charges me exactly the same price. So either way, somebody's going to get money. If you want my money, it's 30 minutes work. However, but I did not leave the shop. That's what I was going to tell you, until almost 1 o'clock. So I was there a long time. And to make the story even more funny and realistic, because this really happened to me, I went into the store. I was sitting there so she had a client at 12, and she wanted to finish up my eyebrows and things like that, you know, cutting them and finish everything. And when she cut my hair, it was like all the different colors, I guess, came together, which is the final part of why she had to make my hair blonde, I guess, because it was splotchy in the back. So she got kind of mad. She's like, oh, Lord, what are we going to do? I was like, I know. So she said, okay. It is what it is. So she's like, I got it. But anyway, so I was sitting there. So she's like, go get something to eat, come back, and you know, let me get this lady's hair color, because it's got to sit there 45 minutes. And while she's doing that, I can finish the last bit. You know, you're like, I wanted my eyebrows. You know, Shannon always like cuts my eyebrows a little bit, and I wanted my beard trimmed up a little bit because it was long. And so she's like, okay. So I go get some food, and I'm sitting there and I'm eating this big like barbecue sandwich. It was the most amazing thing on barbecue, and this peach cobbler was so good. And I'm eating it, and I'm like, this is so delicious. And this lady walks in, and she goes, oh my God, it's Guy Fieri. And because I'm eating all this food, she goes, oh my God, it's Guy Fieri, which is the guy from, I think he's Man vs. Food, I think, or one of them shows. Diners, Dives, and Dives. I don't know which one it is. I'm just on to it. And I start laughing. And the woman is serious. She like really thinks she's seen this celebrity. And Ann goes, no, that's my friend Bradley. So she walks up, and she's like, you look like Guy Fieri. And I'm like, I've been told that about 3 times. But I don't see any resemblance. But I guess it's the hair and the earrings and the beard, and not the fact that I'm still eating with a mouthful of food at the same time. I was like, but yeah. So she said, oh my God, I thought he was in town. So I thought that was kind of a fun way to end the story. But anyway, guys, that is my story time. I haven't done one in a while. Thank you to everyone who's a member of my my group. I know a couple people dropped out. I saw that, and don't feel bad. I don't mind. I will be doing my raffle this week. Sorry I didn't get to do the end of the month raffle yet because of my father's passing. But if you're not a member, go ahead and join, because the raffle will be done this weekend, and I got a really cool prize coming up. And also let me know if you want to join. Make sure you click on that join button. If you don't want to join, that's fine. At least subscribe to my channel. Hit that subscribe button. Make sure that you also ring my bell, so you know when I make new videos. Also give me a thumbs up if you would. I know there's a couple, I don't get very many thumb downers, because the person that used to do it no longer is around, or doesn't watch We Don't Talk anymore, so therefore that person doesn't thumb down my videos. But if you want to thumb one down, please feel free to. But anyway, whatever you want to do, that's just your choice. But I love you guys, and thank you so much. And to all my creator friends out there, there's so many of you to name. I love you guys, and I've been trying to watch your videos. And now that this you know, my father is in such a better place, and it's something that we don't have to stress over as much, because he is now at rest. He's now at peace. You know, as far as my relationship with my siblings and all, I'll talk about that later. But it's a time to, you know, finally we can draw a little bit of a breath and know that he's happy finally. So I love you, Pops. I miss you. Thank you guys so much for being my support system. I know several of you reached out to me through cards and through emails and stuff, and I love you guys for that, and that is the most wonderful thing. I could not ask for a better support system between you and my friends on Facebook and things like that. I love you all, and I will see you soon. God bless you all. If you are interested in getting in touch with me or writing me, you can either you can email me, you can send a letter to my post office box, you can cash at me if you want to tip me. You can also hit applause on here at the end of it and send a tip if you want to send a tip or a donation, or anything like that. Also check out my merch. But most of all, guys, I just love you all. Thank you so much for coming and being a part of my life. I'm going to be okay. I'm going to have good days and bad days. I'm going to be opening up a lot more and talking about a lot more things and dealing with a lot more emotions. So I love you guys, and make sure you get your vaccine. Really, guys, think about it. If you're not thinking about getting the vaccine, get it. I know some people have had reactions and some people haven't, but it only lasts 8 hours, guys. It's the same thing if you get a cold. Get the vaccine so we can get these damn masks off, okay? All right, remember, be yourself always, because everyone else is taken. Don't want for it. Don't wish for it. Go out and accomplish it. All right, guys, I love you. Bye. Bye.